Hi, I am reading today from Lakeside Rose Gardens, and behind me is this cute little book room or book lending library that was made out of a tree. So if you come to the park here, you can exchange books. You can get books for free, and if you have books at home that you want to get rid of, you can put them in here. So I've come here with my nephews and my mom, and we've gotten a few different awesome books. So today I'm going to read Stand Tall, Molly Lou Melon. And I chose this book because some of you are talking about bullying, so this is a fun book about bullying, or has a fun message. Molly Lou Melon, oh, and I didn't tell you who it's by. And it's by Patty Lovell and illustrated by David Catrow. And it says it's to my brother J. Christopher Lowell, Merry Christmas, 1976, and always to my mother, Sandra, for Emily Ann, the biggest little girl in the neighborhood. Molly Lou Melon stood just taller than her dog and was the shortest girl in the first grade. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, walk as proudly as you can and the world will look up to you. My book is falling apart. Do you see she has a ladder to get into bed? So she did. See how she's going her own way down and all the animals are staring at her? Molly Lou Melon had buck teeth that stuck out so far she could stack pennies on them. She didn't mind. Her grandma told her, smile big and the world will smile right alongside you. So she's stacking her pennies. So she did. Molly Lou Melon had a voice that sounded like a bullfrog being squeezed by a boa constrictor. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, sing out loud, clear and strong, and the world will cry tears of joy. Do you see the frog's face when she's singing? He's like, I don't like that. So she did. She always has a little audience. Molly Lou Melon was often fumble-fingered. She didn't mind. Her grandma told her, believe in yourself and the world will believe in you too. So she was washing the dishes and they all fell down. So she did. You see her juggling on the unicycle on the tightrope? I don't know if you can see the cats following her with the pillow to keep her from falling. Then Molly Lou Melon moved to a new town. She had to say goodbye to her grandma and all of her friends. She looks sad. I don't know if you can see the sad dog in the window too. And start in a new school. On the first day of school, Ronald Durkin called her Shrimpo in gym class. When the game started, Molly Lou Melon caught the football, ran under the legs of Donald Durkin, and scored a touchdown. All the children thought, wow, she's good. And Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. So she's little but mighty. On the second day of school, Ronald Durkin called her Bucky Tooth Beaver. Molly Lou Melon took out her pennies, stacked 10 high on her teeth, and smiled as big as day. All the children smiled with glee, and Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. So she wasn't letting him bother her. On the third day of school, Ronald Durkin says, you sound like a sick duck, honk, honk. Molly Lou Melon sang out quack so loud and clear that it made Ronald Durkin somersault backwards, hit his head, and have to go to the nurse. All the children cried tears of joy to be free of Ronald Durkin for the rest of the afternoon, and Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. On the fourth day of school, Ronald Durkin said that she made a snowflake all wrong, but Molly Lou Melon opened up her paper and revealed the most beautiful snowflake of all. All the children oohed and awed, even Ronald. So he's making fun of the way she's making her snowflake, but then look at it. On the fifth day of school, Ronald Durkin brought Molly Lou Melon a stacking penny for her tooth and smiled at her. That night, Molly Lou Melon took out a pencil and paper and wrote her grandma a letter. Dear Grandma, I want to tell you that everything you told me was exactly right. Love, Molly Lou Melon. So I just think this is a cute book about, well, Ronald Durkin was kind of a bully to her, but she had a lot of self-love and she knew her worth, and so she didn't let it bother her. And in the end, even became Ronald Durkin's friend, or Ronald Durkin at least was impressed by how his words and his actions couldn't stop her. So she was impressive, and she showed that you can be little and mighty. And even though she had buck teeth and she had a voice where she got made fun of, she used those to, or she didn't let those stop her, and she was proud of them. So that was Molly Lou Melon, and this is there's a few books in this series if you like this one, but I believe this is the first one. So stand tall, Molly Lou Melon. Just remember to believe in yourself. Have a good day.